Praise be to the Lord. Genesis-7. Jesus Christ, the seed of the woman who was promised by God, will be born in the bloodline of Noah. By that we know the verses from 1 Kings 8:56 says, "There has not failed one word of all his good promise." Yes, even though the whole world was wicked, God kept his promise through Noah. Since Adam and every one of his descendants were waited for the seed of women to crush the head of the sin. In Genesis 7, God gave the invitation for Noah's family to enter the ark and to take along the pair of every kind of living creatures with him. This reminds me the wedding feast in Revelation 19, where the believers or the bride invited to meet their bridegroom, the Jesus Christ, Lamb. Are we ready now, at this fraction of a moment, to receive our King? Many are called, but few are chosen. Yes, Noah was one among them. He was chosen because God Himself testifies about him as a righteous person. What he did to be righteous? Was he righteous by his actions? He was faithful on God. That makes him righteous. How come his faith was greater than others? Because there was no rain since the earth was created. Just God commanded Noah to build the ark, and he promised that he will be saved with his family. He just obeyed and started building the ark, not for just 1 or 2 years, for 100 years, patiently with faith. As Jesus said, those who don't see and still believe, they are blessed. Noah is a blessed one, and he trusts in God that he can make a way where there is no way. We might be in a situation of no chance to get a good position in our workplace, or maybe no way that our life partner to love and treat us good in godly relationship, or there is a no way for the good things to come. When there is a no way, gather all your strength which you have to trust God alone and wait for that glorious life-changing moment. During that Noah's period, before the flood comes, people were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage. So he should have preached them to save the souls. Yes, he did. We saw that in 2 Peter, where it mentioned Noah as a preacher of righteousness. Even though he couldn't save any other souls, God gave the cleaned and uncleaned animals and birds. Cleaned animals for eating and sacrificing. But Noah saved his family, and they came into the ark for as God commanded. Noah's family and the animals and all the living creatures. When the day comes, the Lord Himself shut them in the ark. He who shuts and no one can open, said in Revelation 3:7. The very same day they entered the ark, the underground waters burst out on the earth. Not just that water, there was heavy rain as well, started falling from the sky. A gush of rain, the very first rain on earth, which came as a God's judgment to destroy that everything breathed on the earth. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark were remained alive, and the water covered the earth for 150 days. Jesus prophesied that the event which occurred before the flood would occur again in the days before he returns. Since we are living in those days, we need to be awakened to what is going to happen in our times. We are witnessing